everyone, Mrs. De Gilbert here, sending you a message from the Year 5-6 team. We thought it'd be a nice idea to send you a message on a Tuesday and on a Thursday from our homes to check in on you and make sure you're okay. Sometimes our videos will feature special guests, like Luna. Sometimes they won't, but most of the time it would just be going through activities in the pack with you, talking about different things that you can be doing at home, and just sharing some stories with you as well. So the book the Year 5-6 teachers will be reading with you will be The House with Chicken Legs by Sophie Anderson. It's a really, really good one. Just look at that beautiful front cover. So we'll be sharing that with you over the course of our Tuesday and Thursday videos. I hope you enjoy. Prologue. My house has chicken legs. 2 or 3 times a year, without warning, it stands up in the middle of the night and walks away from where we've been living. It might walk 100 miles or it might walk 1,000, and where it lands is always the same, a lonely, bleak place at the edge of civilization. It nestles in dark, forbidden woods, rattles on windswept, icy tundra, and hides in crumbling ruins at the far edges of cities. At this moment, it's perched on a rocky ledge high in some barren mountains. We've been here 2 weeks, and I still haven't seen anybody living. Dead people, I've seen plenty of those. They come to visit Baba, and she guides them through the gate. But the real, live, living people, they all stay in the town and the villages far below us. Maybe if it was summer, a few of them would wander up here to picnic and look at the view. Might smile and say hello. Someone my own age might visit, maybe a whole group of children. They might stop near the stream and splash in the water to cool off. Perhaps they would invite me to join them. "How's the fence coming?" Baba calls through the open window, pulling me from my daydream. "Nearly done." I wedge another thigh bone into the low stone wall. Usually, I sink the bone straight into the earth, but up here, the ground is too rocky, so I built a knee-high stone wall all the way around the house, pushing the bones into it and balance the skulls on top. But it keeps collapsing in the night. I don't know if it's the wind, or wild animals, or clumsy dead people, but every day we've been here, I've had to rebuild a part of the fence. Baba says the fence is important to keep out the living and guide in the dead, but that's not why I fix it. I like to work with the bones, because my parents would have touched them, once, long ago, when they built fences and guided the dead. Sometimes I think I feel the warmth of their hands lingering on the cold bones, and I imagine what it might have been like to hold my parents for real. This makes my heart lift and ache, all at the same time. The house creaks loudly and leans over until the front window is right above me. Baba pokes her head out and smiles. "Lunch is ready. I've made a feast of shchi and black bagels, enough for Jack too." My stomach rumbles as the smell of cabbage soup and freshly baked bread hits my nose. "Just the gate hinge, then I'm done." I lift up a foot bone, wire it back into place, and look around for Jack. He's picking at a weathered piece of rock underneath a dried-up heather bush, probably hoping to find a woodlouse or a beetle. "Jack!" I call. He tilts his head up. One of his silver eyes flashes as it catches the light. He bounds towards me in an ungainly cross between flying and jumping, lands on my shoulder, and tries to push something into my ear. "Get off!" My hand darts up to cover my ear. Jack's always stashing food to save for later. I don't know why he thinks my ears are a good hiding place. He forces the thing into my fingers instead. Something small, dry and crispy. I pull my hand down to look. It's a crumpled, broken spider. "Thanks, Jack." I drop the carcass into my pocket. I know he means well, sharing his food. But I've had enough of dead things. "Come on." I shake my head and sigh. Baba's made a feast for 2 people and a jackdaw. I turn and look at the town far below us. All those houses, snuggled close together, keeping each other company in this cold and lonely place. I wish my house was a normal house, there with the living. I wish my family was a normal family too, but my house has chicken legs, and my grandmother is a Yaga, and a guardian of the gate between this world and the next. So my wishes are as hollow as the skulls of the fence. Ariel and I hope you enjoyed Chapter 1, and Mr. Schofield will be revealing Chapter 2 to you on Tuesday. Now let's move on to some maths. Now let's have a look at our problem of the day. It's based on a white rose problem, and you can access some of these at home as well. So we'll talk through a problem now, And then I'll leave you with a question to be having a go at, and Mr. Schofield will reveal the answer on Tuesday. I'll also have a link on the video so that you can access more of these videos while you're waiting for the Tuesday upload. So here is problem 1. Start by pausing the video and having a go at it by yourself. Now that you've had a little go by yourself, I'll give you a little clue. What you need to do is a subtraction. Now pause the video and have another go. Hopefully you've worked out that you need to do 20,000, take away 100. And then you should have set out your work like this. This will give you an answer of 19,900. Now on to the second part of our problem. Start by pausing the video and having a go on your own. Now you've had a little look. Hopefully you've worked out it's an addition sum. Now pause the video again and have another go. You should now have added 20,000 to 20,600 and set out your work like this, giving you an answer of 40,600. Now I'm going to leave you with problem 2 and problem 3 to look at by yourselves, and Mr. Schofield will reveal the answer to these on Tuesday. For more maths activities, you can go on to whiterosemaths.com/home learning and watch a video every day which will give you more maths problems to have a go at, and there's help and guidance on there as well. Next, we wanted to share some writing tips with you and look at one of the activities in the packs and share with you how you can make your writing really brilliant. The task I've chosen to share with you is writing a 500-word story about this picture, which appears to be a girl trapped in a jar. My initial thoughts on this picture are, why is this person in this jar? Is she a tiny person in a tiny jar or a normal-sized person in a giant jar? Is she in the jar as a punishment? Has she been trapped? Is she some kind of otherworldly creature? And that makes me start thinking about what would happen in my story. Is this a good person or a bad person? Is she going to be someone's lunch, or does she deserve to be trapped in the jar? I don't know. You decide. Consider a beginning, a middle, an end. Maybe you're going to leave it on a cliffhanger to leave me wanting more so that you'll write me a sequel next week. I don't know. I would consider using a range of front adverbials to make your writing more interesting. Use different ones like time front adverbials and manner front adverbials. Also think about using a range of adjectives, not just big or small or fast or slow. Use interesting adjectives to make the reader want to read more. Here's my attempt at it. It happened without warning. Almost unbelievably, Sarah had awoken in a minute, noiseless jar. She'd like to say she didn't deserve this, but she knew that she did. Finally, I want to look at one of my favourite bits of the pack, which is the RE section, and looking at inspirational people. So as we know, RE is one of my favourite subjects, and I made you a task on looking at inspirational people, because in our RE lessons, we were looking at Mahatma Gandhi and Martin Luther King Jr. To start off with, I asked you to look at one of the following people: Nelson Mandela, Anne Frank, Malala, Stephen Hawking, and do some research about why they are inspirational. You can present this as a picture, a poster, a PowerPoint presentation, an essay, however you want to describe these people would be wonderful. I then asked you to research someone inspiring of your choice. So this could be someone famous, someone that you really like, or even someone in your own family that inspires you each and every day. And then again, you can present that how you like. And if you could send that into school, that would be wonderful. Just a reminder that any of the work that you do, whether it be the maths, the English, the RE, the geography, that can all be uploaded on our school website. All you need to do is go on the section that says homework, and you can click to send it to your class teacher, and they'll be able to reply to you and give you some feedback on all your hard work. This can be a picture of you doing the work or a picture of the work itself. Any examples of the things that you're doing while you're at home would be lovely for us to see, because we're missing you while we're away, and we'd like to see all the things that you're getting up to at home. If you're unsure about how to do this, here's a reminder. Firstly, Google the Carlton Junior Academy and click Website. When you're on the website, go to the Menu button, scroll down and click Pupils. In the Pupils section, click Homework. In this section, you can send homework to any of the class teachers. So scroll down, find your class teacher and click Send Homework. Once you've done this, a little page will pop up for you to type in extra information. So your parent or guardian's name, your email address, the type of homework you're sending in, and any additional comments. Then you just attach the file and click send. Lastly, from me and all the Year 5-6 team and everyone at the Carlton Junior Academy, we just want to say that we're hoping you're okay, we're hoping that you're staying safe, and we miss you, and we're looking forward to being together again soon. So hopefully you enjoy our little videos. We'll see you again on Tuesday with Mr. Schofield, and we look forward to seeing some of the lovely work that you send in to us. See you soon.